The A-Team Challenge, a major project of the Foundation for Lee County Public Schools, is produced in partnership with the School District of Lee County, Waterman Broadcasting, and NBC2. This program features high school students in both public and private schools from 6 Southwest Florida counties as they compete in this exciting academic challenge. The A-Team Challenge is brought to you by the Suncoast Credit Union Foundation.
Hi everybody, and welcome to another game of the A-Team Challenge. We're celebrating 28 years of academic excellence here in Southwest Florida. I'm Robert Van Winkle. Thank you for joining us today. Our partnership continues with the Foundation for Lee County Schools, Lee County School District, and of course NBC2, and it's going to be a great afternoon. You can watch our games on Comcast and on CenturyLink on their education channels, and you can also find us on YouTube. Just go to youtube.com and do a search for Lee Schools TV. This year, students, we've got some updated questions in the subjects of science, math, arts and humanities, language arts, social studies, general knowledge, and even current events. And of course, those subjects have been around for years, and they'll be with you again in this game. Here are the new rules. We're going to play 2 rounds up front, and each round will have questions worth 10 points. Remember, you're to work individually in the first 2 rounds. No help or clues from your other teammates. If you miss a question, it's no problem, there's no penalty. The other team, though, will have a chance to possibly steal the point after hearing the whole question. The lightning round is the new and exciting edition of the A-Team Challenge this year. I'll have 2 random envelopes with 2 different subjects in each envelope, 1 in each one, of course, and you'll have 90 seconds to answer 10 questions and possibly get another 100 points onto your score. That will happen at the very last of the game today. When I come back, we'll introduce you to the student players, but here are the teams. Golden Gate is on my right side. Golden Gate coming up from south here today, and East Lee High School on my left coming in from the east. So both schools, thank you for being here. All right, students, let's get right to it, and then we'll do our introductions at the beginning of the next round. Let's play the A-Team Challenge. Put your hands on your buzzers, and we're off and running. First question is, a parabola intersects its axis of symmetry at what special point, which shares, Mitchell, Golden Gate?
The vertex.
It shares its name with a corner at which 2 sides meet in a polygon. Vertex, 10 points. Golden Gate starts you off. The Cabinda War is a separatist conflict in what Portuguese-speaking African nation and OPEC member that is undergoing a severe drought in 2016? And Albert's in Golden Gate.
Angola.
Angola, right? Good question. Good guess there, Albert. Golden Gate, 10 points. Next for 10. What rebellion, which occurred from 1899 to 1901, was initially supported by the Empress Dowager Cixi and was named after a Chinese society of Mitchell, Golden Gate?
The Boxer Rebellion.
The Society of Fists, correct. Boxer Rebellion, 10 points. Golden Gate. What pioneering feminist activist and author of My Fight for Birth Control helped create the organization that is now called Planned Parenthood? Sanger, Margaret Sanger. Next for 10. In September of 2016, what country lost its only president since its 1991 independence from the Soviet Union when Islam Karimov died in Tashkent? Shayla Eastley.
Egypt?
Nope, sorry, incorrect. Good try, though. Doesn't hurt to try. Golden Gate. David.
Syria.
Nope. Uzbekistan. Uzbekistan. Next question for 10. A Scottish botanist first described what random motion of small particles suspended in a liquid? Mitchell, Golden Gate.
Brown. Brownian motion.
Say again?
Brownian motion.
Yes, correct. Brownian motion is right. 10 points. Golden Gate. Next question for 10. Hans Christian Ørsted found that turning a current on and off caused a deflection in what navigational device that uses a magnetic needle? Mitchell, Golden Gate.
A compass.
A compass. Easy answer. 10 points. Golden Gate. Next question for 10. The Younger family moves to a home in a white neighborhood of Chicago in what 1959 play by Lorraine Hansberry? A true classic, a Raisin in the Sun. A Raisin in the Sun. Next question. What religious group was led by Gaspard de Coligny, tolerated by the Edict of Nantes, and targeted by St. Bartholomew's Day massacre in Paris? Shayla Eastley.
Anglicans?
No, that's a good try, though. Nope, not it. Golden Gate? David?
The Jacobins.
No. The Huguenots. The Huguenots. All right, good try both sides. I appreciate that. Next question for 10. What actor plays the Joker in the 2016 DC Comics Shayla Easley?
Jared Leto.
Jared Leto, the film Suicide Squad. Correct. 10 points gets you on the board, Easley. Good job. Next for 10. What TV series, whose revival was announced in 2016, starred Dominic Purcell and Wentworth Miller as brothers? David, Golden Gate.
Prison Break.
Who escaped from the Fox River Penitentiary. 10 points, Golden Gate. A letter by Pliny the Younger described the destruction of Stabiae Herculaneum and what other city that was preserved by the eruption of Vesuvius? Mitchell, Golden Gate.
Pompeii.
Pompeii, that clue was there in the last. Thank you for putting up with my pronunciations. 10 points, Golden Gate. Good job. Look at your screen, students. You've got a math question. Here it is. What's the common logarithm of 100 million, given that the common logarithm has a base of 10 and 1 million has 6 zeros? We give the students pencil, paper, and calculators for our math questions on the A-Team Challenge, and also a couple of extra seconds to get in there. David, you're in?
8.
8. Good job. That's exactly right. 10 points, Golden Gate. Next for 10. In 2011, players using a namesake computer game solved a puzzle based on what process by which proteins adopt a functional three-dimensional shape? David, Golden Gate.
3-dimensional.
Nope, sorry, incorrect. Good try, though. Easley. The process I'm looking for is protein folding process. In 10 days, gamers determined the structure of a protein that AIDS researchers had tried to crack for a decade. So gamers can be smart people. All right, next question for 10. Chapters on Baker Farm and the bean field appear in what 1854 book, which depicts the author's life near the tidal pond and is by Henry David Thoreau? Literature question here. Have you ever heard of Walden Pond? Walden Pond? All right, next question for 10. What woodwind instrument with a single reed mouthpiece and a flared bell has a glissando that opens? David, Golden Gate.
Saxophone.
Saxophone's a good guess. I'm sorry I can't give you the point, though. It opens the number Rhapsody in Blue. Shayla.
Clarinet.
Clarinet is right. 10 points. Good job. That last part of the clue helped you out. Okay, Boston Corbett killed what assassin who shouted "Sic semper tyrannis" after hurting his leg jumping from the balcony on which he'd shot? David, Golden Gate.
Booths.
Booth. John Wilkes Booth is correct. 10 points after he'd shot Abraham Lincoln. That's what he said as he jumped onto the stage. Good job. All right, the score's a little separate, but we've still got another round to go. Golden Gate's got 90, Easley County with 20 on the board, and I'll be back with another 10-point round, and we'll introduce you to our student players. Don't go away.
The Foundation for Lee County Public Schools is celebrating 30 years of enriching education throughout the school district of Lee County. Throughout its history, the foundation has provided over $7 million in scholarships and $1.5 million in education grants. 170 teachers have received the prestigious Golden Apple Award. To learn more, visit www.leeschoolfoundation.org.
2 pennies by themselves don't add up to much. But when you're a Suncoast member, every time you swipe your Suncoast credit or debit card, Suncoast donates 2 cents to help children's programs where you live. That means Suncoast members help make their community a better place every day just by buying things with their cards. And when we add all those pennies from all those Suncoast card swipes together, we can give millions of dollars to our children's future. Visit SuncoastCreditUnion.com and learn how much Suncoast could save you.
This one's packed with hope. This one's packed with big dreams. This one's packed with inspiration. It may look like a simple brown bag lunch, but it's really a big way to make a difference. That's because when you become a Take Stock in Children mentor, it takes just 1 hour a week to make an impact that can't be measured. Change a life over lunch. Become a mentor today.
Take Stock in Children is a major program of the Foundation for Lee County Public Schools. For more information on how you can become a mentor, call 239-337-0433 or email info@leeschoolfoundation.org.
All right, round number 2 is about to begin, but before we do that, let's introduce you to our players here today. On my right, we've got Golden Gate High School. In the first position as the team captain, this is Mitchell. Mitchell Shields is a senior this year, wants to go to the University of Florida and study chemical and materials engineering. Good for you, Mitchell. Good luck in the future. Next to him is David. David Galindo is a senior. David also will be headed off to UCF and study biotech. Good luck in the future to you, David. Back row, 2 players. Ashley Ramos is a senior this year. Ashley wants to stay right close to home and go to FGCU and be a medical student. And rounding out the team is Albert Ramirez, a sophomore. Maybe we'll see more of him in the A-team in the future. Albert is going to study medicine after he gets out of high school. So Albert, Ashley, David, and Mitchell under the coaching of Chris Estock at Golden Gate High School. All right, on the East Lee side, we've got 3 players today. I'll mention that in just a second, but let's introduce you to them. We have Rainier Suarez. Rainier is the team captain. He wants to go to Nova and study pre-med. He's a junior this year. Rainier, we'll see you next year, hopefully. Also, Dalton Williams is a senior on the team. He'll be joining the Navy and wants to do sports therapy. And rounding out the team is Shayla. Shayla Ravello is a junior, and she's going to be going to the University of Florida to study pre-med. Normally, of course, the teams consist of 4 players. At the very last minute, Nicholas Medina took ill, and he was not able to be on the team today. He's a senior, wants to go to Embry-Riddle, so we hope Nicholas recovers soon. And both sides, by the way, agreed that it was okay for East Lee to play with just 3 players. So we've got Shayla, Dalton, and Rainier under the coaching of Jennifer Smith at East Lee County High School. Students, let's do some more. Hands on your buzzers, and here we go. 10 points up for grabs. Santurce is the most populous district of what city, which includes Fort San Cristobal, and it's the capital of Puerto Rico? Mitchell, Golden Gate.
San Juan.
San Juan. Good job, 10 points, Golden Gate. The members of what animal phylum, whose name comes from the Greek for jointed foot, have kinesis exoskeletons and include arachnids and insects? The animal phylum I'm looking for is arthropod. Arthropod. Next for 10. The tidal animals construct a floating city called Cloud Cuckoo Land in what comedy by Aristophanes? Dalton, East Lee.
Madagascar.
Nope, sorry, incorrect. Good guess, though. Golden Gate? David.
Lions.
Nope. The Birds. The Birds. Next question for 10. What location is home to an eagle who uses the squirrel Rataskok to communicate with Nidhogg? It's a giant tree connecting the worlds of Norse myth. Albert, Golden Gate?
Yggdrasil.
Good job. That is a wonderful response. Yggdrasil is right. You get all 10 points for that one. 10 points, Golden Gate. Next question for 10. What Canadian-born American economist wrote The New Industrial State and popularized the term conventional wisdom, quote, in his The Affluent Society? That was John Kenneth Galbraith. Next for 10. What poem, another literary question, what poem whose final stanza asks, when can their glory fade, and which praises men who rode into the valley of death, is by Alfred Lord Tennyson? Albert, Golden Gate.
Charge of the Light Brigade.
The Charge of the Light Brigade is the right response. 10 points, Golden Gate. Next for 10. What NFL team was led by quarterback Jim Kelly when it lost 4 consecutive Super Bowls in the 1990s? Mitchell, Golden Gate.
The 49ers.
No, sorry, not the 49ers. Good try, though. East Lee? Give me somebody. Dalton?
Buccaneers.
Nope, not the Buccaneers, the Bills, Buffalo Bills. Next question for 10. In Carl Woese's taxonomy system, both humans and plants belong to what domain of organisms that have nuclei? Mitchell, Golden Gate.
Eukaryotes.
Eukaryotes is correct. 10 points, Golden Gate. Next for 10. What game, which uses data from the other game Ingress, implements augmented reality so that players can get Dratini and Albert, Golden Gate.
Pokemon Go.
Pokemon Go, and they can get their Pikachu on their smartphones. Pokemon Go is right. 10 points, Golden Gate. Rigoberta Menchú received the Nobel Peace Prize for her activism against the genocide of indigenous Maya in what country? Mitchell, Golden Gate.
Mexico.
No, not Mexico. Eastleigh. Dalton?
Africa.
Nope, not Africa. Guatemala. Guatemala. All right, next question for 10. A white dwarf that grows beyond the Chandrasekhar limit, may produce the 1A form of what phenomenon? Which, Mitchell, Golden Gate.
Supernova.
Yeah, the supernova, which destroys a star in a violent explosion. Again, I apologize. That's a hard word for me to say. 10 points, Golden Gate. What leader of the Liberal Democratic Party and current Prime Minister of Japan has been pursuing an expansionist monetary policy since 2012? Yeah, the Prime Minister of Japan. Who knows that one, right? Shinzo Abe. Shinzo Abe. What city, originally known as Anfa in the Berber language, names a 1942 film starring Humphrey Bogart, and it's the most populous city in Morocco? Mitchell, Golden Gate.
Casablanca.
Casablanca is correct. Golden Gate, 10 points. What company, founded by Edwin Land, made instant film cameras before its bankruptcy filings in 2001 and 2008? Shayla, Eastleigh.
Nikon.
No, that's a good try. Not that one. Golden Gate. Albert.
Polaroid.
Polaroid is right. Polaroid, 10 points. Golden Gate. What event, which may have featured Yaroslav Borzita landing in manure, began the 30 Years' War and involved noblemen being pushed out of a window? I don't know many people would know about the defenestration of Prague, but that was the answer. All right, next question for 10. What Habsburg monarch oversaw the creation of the Austro-Hungarian Empire in 1867 and began World War I by declaring war on Serbia? Albert, Golden Gate.
Ferdinand.
Nope, not Ferdinand. Eastleigh. Franz Joseph I. Franz Joseph. Seawater fills what landforms that consist of a long, narrow, U-shaped valley carved out by glaciers, many examples of which dot the coast of Norway? Mitchell, Golden Gate.
Fjord.
A fjord is right. Fjord, 10 points, Golden Gate. All right, that concludes our second 20-point round. When we come back, we're going to play a lightning round. Each team will have a chance to add 100 points to their score. Don't go away.
Our schools are faced with increasing budgetary challenges. Now, there's an easy way for all of us to support education. By purchasing a License for Learning plate and renewing it each year, $20 are contributed to our schools to help our children. Support the License for Learning campaign. If you've got a car, get involved. For more information, call the Foundation for Lee County Public Schools, 239-337-0433. Get involved.
The Foundation for Lee County Public Schools is celebrating 30 years of enhancing education throughout Lee County. With the support of the business community and community at large. More than 3,000 students have participated in hands-on learning opportunities at local STEM businesses through our STEM at Work program.
One of you can hand the seeds out, one can plant and one can water.
This is actually my favorite class. In this one, I'm growing okra, and that one, we're growing lettuce.
Our Take Stock in Children and student advocacy and mentoring programs have provided more than 5,000 hours of mentoring to low-income, at-risk students. And this year, more than 350 students will attend our college and career readiness workshops. If you would like to learn more about how you or your business can get involved, please visit us online at www.leeschoolfoundation.org.
Okay, welcome back to the lightning round of the A-Team Challenge. This is a new feature of our game this year, and it's been pretty well received. The teams will be working together as groups and possibly adding as much as 100 more points to their scores. Before we start the lightning round, let's introduce you to the alternates. First of all, Eastleigh has no alternates with them now, but Golden Gate has 2 that they brought with them, and this is Alejandro Lopez. Give us a wave so we can see you there. Alejandro's a senior. He wants to go to the University of Florida and become a nurse. And right next to me here is Daniela Castro, a junior, and she's headed off to Duke and wants to study neuroscience. All right? So the way this works is we will give the team that comes in with the least amount of points the first crack at this. They'll pick an envelope with a subject, and we'll put 90 seconds on the clock, and they'll have that amount of time to answer the 10 questions. In this round, students can pass, and we'll go back to the questions and try to give them another chance at it if we have time. All right, let me get my pen. I've got to have that. Which color do you want? Green. All right, so you guys are going to get the orange one on this side. The green subject is, here's your subject. It's called Title Women in Literature. All right, I want you to name the novelists who created these title women. So I will give you the woman in the novel. You tell me the novelist who wrote it, who created that title character. Okay? All right. 90 seconds on the clock. Go. Jane Eyre.
Pass.
Pass. Okay, that's fine. Daisy Miller.
Pass.
Okay. Lolita.
Pass.
Pass on that one. Pippi Longstocking.
Pass.
Emma Woodhouse.
Pass.
My Antonia.
Pass.
Anna Karenina.
Pass.
Pass again, okay. Rebecca De Winter.
Pass.
And Madame Bovary.
Pass.
Tess of the D'Urbervilles.
No, pass.
Okay, let's start again. Jane Eyre. If you want to pass again, we'll just keep going.
Pass.
Daisy Miller.
Pass.
Lolita. I got to tell you, that was probably a pretty hard category for most folks. So I want to thank you guys for coming. You did a good job. And I can hear people at home saying, you know, I don't know if I would have gotten too many of those either. So you did good. Thanks for being here, Eastleigh. I appreciate it. All right, guys, it's your turn. You ready for this? You hoping for women in literature? Yeah? Yours is going to be a little different. Your subject is NBA players. Sports. For what? Now here's the deal. For what team did these players begin their NBA careers? So I'm going to give you an NBA player. You have to tell me what team they began their career on. Maybe not necessarily what they're on now, but where they began their career. Are you ready? 90 seconds on the clock. NBA players is the subject. Go. Michael Jordan.
The Bulls.
Correct, the Bulls. Russell Westbrook.
Celtics.
Incorrect. Isaiah Thomas.
Pass.
Pass. Magic Johnson.
Orlando Magic.
Nope. Incorrect. Draymond Green.
Pass.
Pass on that one. Paul George.
Spurs.
Sorry, incorrect. Hakeem Olajuwon.
Pass.
Kevin Love.
Pass.
Okay. Clyde Drexler.
Spurs.
Sorry, incorrect. David Robinson.
Celtics.
Sorry, also incorrect. We'll go back to some of your past ones here. Isaiah Thomas?
The Heat.
Nope, incorrect, not the Heat. Draymond Green?
Spurs.
Nope, sorry, incorrect. Hakeem Olajuwon.
The Lakers.
No, not the Lakers. Kevin Love.
The Lakers.
Not the Lakers either. All right, so I think that pretty much fixes them because we've only got one right one, the rest were wrong, but you gave it a good shot. You got 10 points, and it was kind of a foregone conclusion. So we'll just let the clock run out. Golden Gate is our winner today. Let's give them a big round of applause. Thank you very much. East Lee, again, thanks for being good sports. We appreciate you being here. Get up, shake each other's hands. Thanks for watching the A-Team Challenge. Have a great day.